under starlight's beam. Heroes rise in this night they gleam. Pages turn and as fate intertwines. Saturday night, it rewinds. Spin tales from the mind in the city's electric light is torch. Heroes fight, every moment feels so right. Welcome to that weekend thrill, where stories, fashion, dreams at will. In this world we take a flight, Saturday night special guide in the night. Heroes unite, comics and anime, and Brainiac. Journey through panels and vibrant screens. This colorful tapestry.
Welcome. It's Saturday night, which means it's time for Saturday Night Special, the 6th best show on Renovision. With comments such as, "For the love of God, let your friend stay where he's at," SNS, and that channel is a rest area toilet bowl, and you don't need any more stinking up the best comic YouTube show going. And this is an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills. How about we check in with Jedi Johnson and see if he thinks the boys are ready to start the show?
Yeah, I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush we did on the show.
Well, shit, I hope you boys are ready to bring the mayhem, because an all-new episode of Saturday Night Special starts in 3, 2, 1.
It literally just hit me as the intro's going. I wonder how many people are going to have tuned in to watch the show, because we're on an hour earlier on the East Coast than we usually are. So I guess we didn't account for that. I guess that's what happens when you don't have to do daylight savings time, right?
It is what it is.
You don't account for not having to follow that. But what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Saturday Night Special. Sam, how you doing this week, man?
I'm doing nice and toasty. I had spent about 6 hours in the sun today with my
sun. What sun? Isn't it? It wasn't cloudy and overcast by you all day?
It wasn't. It was pretty bright, and it was cloudy and overcast for about the first hour of it, but then it brightened up. The skies cleared, and we got a nice little suntan on my face, like a farmer's tan, because I was wearing a hat.
It's been cloudy and overcast here all day today, so yeah, lovely.
Yeah, up around my house, it's been overcast since we got home, but it was bright as could be during the football games. How about you, Dan?
Just another week in the books. The whole family's been sick, so dealing with that. Today was San Diego Comic-Con day, so open tickets for San Diego Comic-Con went on sale. Hopefully, if you tried, the comic god smiled upon you and you were able to get tickets, which I thankfully was, even though I did kind of get screwed over out of one day, but who cares? I got screwed out of preview night.
You can hit the beach.
Yeah. I got screwed out of preview night because they say you have to buy. So in order to get preview night, you have to buy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then you can add preview night. So I did that, and I was in the room checking out, and I guess preview night sold out when I was in the middle of checking out. So when I went to go submit my payment, it was like, "Oh, preview night sold out. You have to take that out of your cart." I was like, "What do you mean? I should just already get it. I've got it selected. Well, what are we talking about?" So I had to take that out and move on with my life, but that's all right. Dom bought tickets to San Diego Comic-Con as well, and he totally fumbled getting preview night because he thought he had to leave and then come back to get preview night tickets. Typical Dom story, I guess, there. So, but otherwise, it was all good, man.
That's good, man. Well, I'm glad you got your tickets and you're headed out again. It's kind of an annual thing for you now. You don't ever miss, do you?
No, it's just a fun little vacation. We get out of Arizona when it's 119 degrees, and we go to California for a week. And I usually take my family because my wife actually graduated from San Diego State University, so she's got friends out there that she goes and sees while I go to the con. So it's a good time.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I like San Diego. It's a good town.
Yeah, I love the weather, man. So much better than here.
It is nice.
So much better. I'll take gloomy and 75 over 119 any day.
Well, we got no Sticks tonight. He's off in
He's trapped in
chaperone.
chaperoning
Well,
another
hell.
prom. Chaperoning another. He's chaperoning a Thanksgiving dinner, whatever that is. I didn't know those needed a chaperone, but
Yeah, is he
Sticks
trying to
is a
stop
man.
people talking politics? Is that what he's up to?
I heard he's trying to stop people from deep frying turkeys. Is what he's all about.
Oh, he's the firefighter. He's the
Yeah,
fireman there,
he is the deep fried turkey patrol. So
standing by with his fire extinguisher.
yes, sir. But all right, what do you got on us for a show starter this week here?
Well, I get to brag a little bit because I've done something.
Whoa, what happened? There we go.
Let's throw up the slideshow.
Yeah, it like removed you instead of adding the slideshow.
Kim Kardashian lashes out at pathological liar psychics who told her she'd pass the bar exam. What's up, TK? Kim Kardashian is furious with the psychics who incorrectly predicted her future. You do have to study, Kim. You can't just let the psychics tell you. You do have to study. After
She said ChatGPT gave her wrong answers.
She's so dumb.
That's the story I saw, is that she was pissed because she said ChatGPT gave her wrong answers.
ChatGPT, was she doing like a take-home version?
I don't know, but she just said that ChatGPT gave her the wrong answers, so she failed the bar exam.
After she flunked the California State bar exam, Kim Kardashian put her anger on display in a TikTok video blasting the clairvoyants who told her she would pass the tough test. I'm just letting you guys know that all of the effing psychopaths or psychics that we have met with and are obsessed with are all effing full of shit. After a 6-year quest, which included taking the baby bar 4 times, which is just a practice test, the baby bar 4 times until she passed, the Skims founder was forced to put her legal dreams on hold after failing her first attempt at the bar. I'm not a lawyer yet. I just play a very well-dressed one on TV. It's so hilarious. She took 4 baby bars. I took the California bar in 2019, and because I was a practicing attorney, I only had to take the essay portion. What's up, Tyson? What's up, Chuck? I only had to take the essay portion, and I have to do the multiple choice. And the thing about the essay questions is that they basically just recycle all of the bar exam questions. So they have public access to all the previous bar exam questions. You can look them up, you can compile them, and you can see basically how they're going to ask these questions, because it's something like 30 years of bar exam questions that are available. And so that's what I did when I studied. But then get this, that when I took the bar, I bought a bar outline, bar study outline that was 1,000 pages. It was a book with 1,000 pages, which is like impossible. If they're testing on all that material, it's impossible to really know. So that's why the questions become really important, because then you can narrow down and say, okay, they're not going to ask me everything on every question. They're going to really focus on certain subjects that have a lot of kind of back and forth, exceptions to exceptions to exceptions, right? And so she can't even wipe her own ass. That Brazilian butt lift must smell like burnt garbage. Yeah, I bet it does. So I narrowed it down. It went from 1,000 pages to about 60 pages. And then the Sunday before I was supposed to drive out to California to take the test, the exam topics got leaked. So there's usually 13 topics that they can test from, and they choose 6 out of those 13. And the topics got leaked by the Bar Examiners Association. And so my 60-page outline went down to 21 pages, which I memorized on the way to the exam. I thought it was just God looking out for me, saying, I bless you with the exam topics. Turns out I was taking the exam the same time as the son of the president of the Bar Examiners Association. And so that leaking of the topics,
There was a coup.
it was a coup. So if Kim Kardashian had taken the exam when she graduated law school 6 years ago, the same time I took it, she would have had a leg up, because never again will they leak the exam topics. That's never going to happen ever again. And she's been doing this baby bar exam, trying to guess what they're doing. And I guess she said she's using ChatGPT to try and
Yeah, so
rip
she
the
said.
answers off the internet.
She said ChatGPT gave me the wrong answers for the bar exam.
She's so dumb, because you know what? The Bar Examiners Association will give you the exam answers. You don't even need to look up ChatGPT. You can go onto the bar examiners. If your lawyer, I mean, there's lots of lawyers who take multiple times to pass the bar exam. You know, my cousin Vinny wasn't. The third time was a charm. The sixth time was a charm for him.
I just watched that movie last night.
Yeah, so you know the scene.
Yeah.
Sixth time was the charm for me. But now I can also claim that I've done something Kim Kardashian has never done, besides not making a sex tape or avoiding making a sex tape. I passed the bar exam on my first try, California State Bar. Woohoo! Go me.
Was it a 2-day test or a 1-day test?
So it's usually a 2-day test. Because I was a practicing attorney, I only had to take the attorney portion of it, which was an essay questions, which was only 1 day for me. We did stick around in California, in Anaheim. I took it in Anaheim, across the street from Disneyland, and we went to the beach and to the steakhouse. I've never been to Disneyland. I'm not really interested in starting now. So
Derek Meyer said, I don't believe that.
you don't believe? Which part don't you believe, Derek?
He doesn't believe that you're a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. He
Said, prove it.
Prove it.
Show us your degree.
Okay. Well, you know what? There's this thing called the lawyer directory search. My California bar number.
All over it.
My California bar number and name are on the California bar directory. I'd be happy for you to look me up.
Yeah, Zaggy, I don't know what's going on. It was an update to StreamYard, I guess, and now like it made 2 rooms, so it made like the
There's
vertical,
like mobile. There's like a mobile version.
mobile and then web version. So just go over to whatever website and YouTube you watch it if you want the regular view. If you don't want the mobile aspect of it, I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, he said, "Okay, I will."
All right,
Yeah.
Derek. Derek's on the case.
Sam,
Derek's on the case.
yeah, look up Sam Richardson Esquire.
Oh, you know it's really cool. Let me grab something real quick.
I can be super nude now. That's what you don't understand, Zaggy, is I always do this show naked from the waist down. I never have pants on. Never. But
All right. So I'm actually a member of 3 state bars. California or Arizona was the first one. And I have my
Derek said, what?
Arizona bar card right here.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. California did not give me a bar card.
Your middle name is Chad.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't look like your middle name would be Chad.
It is, though.
I know.
Okay. But then last year I got admitted to the Texas bar. And I
That's some
think
weird shit.
I think they have the coolest state bar because it's like Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like a credit card.
Yeah, it does.
Are you guys gay? If so, just kiss. Mom, make him stop.
Are you guys gay? Just make him kiss. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. That I said when you walked away, I said, Zaggy was like, Oh, now you can be nude now. And I said that's the funny thing about this show is I always do the show naked from the waist down. I don't ever wear pants when I do this show.
That's so funny because I would have pictured you as a never nude.
Yeah, I shower. Yep, I've got my cutoff jean shorts that I shower with. Never
So
nude.
You're almost nude from the waist down, but you're never nude.
Never. I've just got those jean shorts that are so low cut, and one of my testicles oddly hangs out the side of it.
It's so funny to me that's the article of clothing that is his safety net, right?
Right.
That prevents him from being out in the open. Can you call Derek gay? I'm not going to call Derek gay. Boy, these mobile viewers are a different breed. I'll tell you
Yes,
that.
they are. Exciting.
All right. Well, yeah. So if you want some tips about taking the California bar exam, give me.
He wants to know why you won't call him gay.
I just don't care to. I don't care to do that. And you can't make me
do it.
Matt'll do it. Kyle will do it.
There's no peer pressure up in here, son.
Do it. These guys.
Oh, now he's calling you daddy.
Oh my goodness, Derek. Let's move on.
I mean, we're not going to call you that, but I can send you to another channel that'll call you that. You know you want to. Look at them trying to bait you.
They're trying to bait me, or they're trying to bait you?
Your defiance turns him on.
What is with these mobile? What is with these mobile apps? Right? This is crazy.
I don't even know. This is
why
awesome.
did
this reminds me of when we got raided by that Shuli.
Yeah, it was just like our chat was just unbridled horror.
Almost fucking
why
my
did
water
Pete sign up for this?
I don't think he signed up for it. I think it's just something that was just automatically through StreamYard.
Yeah, but it has to go somewhere.
Well, there's got to be a way to like turn it off.
It has to go to some channel.
Zaggy says, "I want to see Marco rage in this mode."
Yeah, up close and personal.
Look, we're super tiny on their screen too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I want to play with you, Buttercup.
Kim Kardashian is gayer than me divided by 2.
Sounds like you got a problem.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in a Call of Duty lobby right now.
Yeah, they're gonna start dropping. They're gonna start dropping N-bombs any second.
Tyson says I had to go to Renovision to get to full screen. There you go. Might have to. Like, I don't know why.
Is it
TK says as you wish.
Is it on the mobile? Is it on mobile version on YouTube too?
I think so. Let me pull out my trusty cellular device. Oh. Let's see. Why is Sticks?
Oh, it's both. It's doing
It shows
both.
up right. It shows up right on Sticks's.
What's up, Watcher?
What's going on, Watcher? Watcher found a way to go to the like. That's interesting. So on my. Oh wait. Yeah. So when I click on the Renovision one, the Renovision one comes up the mobile way. Interesting. He wants you to dance. Sam will rap if you stick around. Sam won't dance, but he'll rap.
I'll rap. It'll be the best rap you've heard all night.
Kim Kardashian having issues again, huh?
Yeah, she can't take a test, and she put all her faith in psychics instead of studying.
And ChatGPT. Derek says, "Please don't."
It's too late. It's already on the docket.
Huh? This internet has infected SNS.
Yeah, I don't like the quality of the comments from the mobile viewers. Like, I love the quantity, I love the quantity, but it's like they're just getting whatever words they can get and then hitting enter.
Mom, make him stop. Says, I'm sad. Why are you sad?
Okay, this is not a therapy show. We're not doing that.
Poop mouth. Are you
eventually we're reading the news.
Eventually. And that starts right about now. Can you be our therapist?
Ed got a new
Yeah, what's up, Ed?
a new
Look at that young man.
pic. Look at him. He's looking pretty
His
good.
wife must have bought him a fancy new jacket and he's got to show it off.
He looks very dapper. in his
Looks
new
like he's ready to
jacket.
go watch anime right there.
Yeah, doesn't he?
All right. Man of Tomorrow, Brainiac has been confirmed as the villain for James Gunn's Superman follow-up. That's if this still ever happens, because I still don't think it'll happen if they get sold. But what do I know? A new and improved me. Hell yeah, Ed. Hell yeah. Look very dapper there, sir. I play with myself while I poop. Nice, dude. Thanks for that. Thanks for that stellar info.
Matt, you don't have to put up every comment.
I do. It's the rules.
You can exercise some discretion.
Nope. We now have confirmed that Brainiac will make his big screen debut in James Gunn's The Man of Tomorrow. According to the Wrap, the powerful, super smart cyborg will indeed be the main villain in Gunn's Superman follow-up. And while being introduced as the potentially world-ending threat that forces the Man of Steel, David Cornsweet, and Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult, to put their aside and team up to oppose Brainiac, has showed up in the DCU-based shows such as Smallville and Krypton, but Man of Tomorrow will make his first feature appearance. It remains to be seen how the character will be introduced in Man of Tomorrow, but there's a good chance it will have something to do with the events of Peacemaker Season 2's final. Gunn has previously confirmed that the quantum unfolding chamber Rick Flag Sr. used to discover salvation is non-human, which could suggest that Brainiac will come to Earth to recover his technology. Man of Tomorrow will be in theaters on July 9th, 2027. Production is expected to be getting underway next summer.
This is pretty good news. I've always wanted them to do a good Brainiac storyline. I feel like there's so many things you could do with this. I had toyed with some Brainiac storylines after Man of Steel that I thought would have been good. And I was always really disappointed that they didn't kind of carry out that storyline. I thought, first off, I thought Zack Snyder didn't do that good of a job with the Justice League anyway. But he could have gone in a certain direction that he had set up, where Superman eventually goes into space and he's trying to save that city. What's that city called? The mini city. No.
Oh,
Like the miniaturized city from Krypton. I forget what it's called. Anyway, and it involved Brainiac, and I thought it would have been really good. But I'm really excited to see this. It does look like a lot of people are pushing for James Gunn to stick around.
Candor. That's right. Thank you,
Candor,
Walter.
yes. Thank you. And hopefully it does. But yeah, if Warner Brothers gets sold, I have a hard time believing James Gunn's sticking around.
Yeah, I see him getting Das Boot as well. A lot of people don't seem to be on his side for whatever reason. But bro, don't bro me if you don't know me. What the hell is going on in this chat right now?
It's a bit of unfriendly chaos. At least Hartman's here to kind of bring back the known chaos.
Do you think Superman is a kryptonite butt plug? I think he does. Him and Lois probably get a little kinky. Super Kryptonian butt plug. New format sucks for the TV. Ed, okay. Again, I don't know why it's doing this double format, but if you go to the Renovision site or not site, but YouTube page, Ed, it's in 2 different formats. So it's in mobile and then the regular format you're used to. You just make sure you click on the right one and it'll change you to the right format. I guess the mobile one has a little phone icon next to it. I don't know. It's just it is what it is, I guess. I'll have to figure out a way to turn it off next time, but it just when I created the room, it just automatically did it. So I don't know. But
this is Pete's fault.
I am super stoked though that at least now that we're getting a sequel, it's not going to be Zod. I'm glad that Zod isn't going to be the villain again, and we don't have to sit through another Zod movie. Like, it was cool that Zod was the villain in the first Man of Steel and all the other older ones, but I don't want Zod again. I'm glad Brainiac's getting shot. I would love for it to be more like the absolute Superman Brainiac, but alas, I think it's going to be more of the traditional Brainiac that we're used to. I just pooped my pants. Good job. Let's give this man a round of applause for shitting himself, not having discretion. I want to do bad things to you, Sam.
Okay.
Derek, bad things to you.
I think this is one of our. He's definitely going to stick around for Misconnections. He's going to love Misconnections.
Absolutely, love it. Moving on. Disney CEO Bob Iger says Disney Plus will allow AI-generated content as studios embrace controversial technology. AI usage in Hollywood continues to divide opinions, and during a Q4 earnings call yesterday, Disney CEO Bob Iger talked about how the studio intends to use artificial intelligence in a way that supposedly benefits consumers. The executive said that the studio has been in interesting conversations with some AI companies and described the discussions as being quite productive. As for what Disney hopes to achieve through AI usage, the House of Mouse is seeking to not only protect the value of our IP and our creative engines, but also to seek opportunities for us to use their technology to create more engagement with consumers. Initially, we see opportunities in terms of efficiency and effectiveness by deploying AI, suggesting that it will impact film and TV productions, office workflow, and support for cast members. However, rather than seeking to use AI as a means of replacing its human staff, Disney has been engaged with our cast members and employees about how best to utilize it. Still, Disney's priority is to protect our IP, with the hopes of being that they can reach some agreement that reflects our needs to protect the IP. Iger later shared, in other words, that the studio wants to make sure all those emerging AI companies don't take advantage of its franchises and characters before they can. Looking to streaming, Iger pointed to phenomenal opportunities to deploy AI across our direct-to-consumer platforms, promising the biggest and most significant changes from a product perspective, from a technology perspective, since we launched Disney Plus in 2019. Ugh, that's a lot. Okay, so South Park literally just made fun of this on Wednesday, where I don't know if you guys watch South Park, but they were using the Sora AI to make all these different cartoon characters poop in the South Park kids' mouths. So they made like Droopy Dog take a shit in Kyle's mouth, and then they had Bluey shit on people, and they're just using the Sora app to. And the cops think like the police force in South Park are like all over like everything. Like, oh well, why are these characters doing this? How is this happening? We need to stop this. And it's all AI. Like they just believe it because AI is believable. So it's interesting that Disney had this call yesterday saying that they're going to start using AI more, but I've seen a lot of, I don't know. AI is definitely the way of the future. What do you think about that, Sam?
My buddy Brian, who I started the dodgeball league with, he has been creating a series of racist AI videos.
Oh my God.
It's Abraham Lincoln regretting the Emancipation Proclamation. And they're going back in time to try and undo it. It's quite offensive. It might be up some of these guys' alley here in the chat tonight, but it's but then about a week ago he said that Sora AI has put some restrictions on content that it produces, and so now it's just him and Abraham Lincoln going to the grocery store and smashing up soup cans and stuff. But some of them were pretty funny.
Ed said, I don't mind AI in movies, just keep it away from my comics.
Yeah, you don't want Chat GPT generating your comic book covers.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. Although DC said they'll never use AI, and they've effectively used AI on covers before. So I wonder if that means that just moving forward. How long you been in the closet, Hick? Anyways, I'm about to start. I wish I could turn this off.
Well, none of the mobile comments are showing up on
yeah, I know.
On the screen.
Thank
feed.
God. Start dropping Banhammer. Watcher says people going to make Kim Possible and Spider-Man XXX movies on the big D+. Just watch, like they already do on YouTube.
Hartman is a shill
for Skynet.
Yeah, Hartman's been one of the leading voices in our chat for AI promotion, and he does use it quite a bit and to make some pretty entertaining stuff. So it's not all bad, but yeah,
I like the shit that people make on Sora, like the fat dude getting blown away in a hurricane, the raccoon getting blown away in a hurricane, people falling through things. Like, it's just crazy the amount of stuff people are making on Sora.
Yeah, it's true. And all of this AI content requires huge amounts of data centers, and those data centers require huge amounts of municipal water resources to keep cool, and everyone's water bills are going way up as a result.
AI will just become another subgenre like anime, animation, 2D, 3D. I don't know. I think it's here to stay, and I think you might as well just get used to it. Skynet is here. A lot of throwing shit at the wall.
Skynet is here, and it's just AI slop. It's just here to produce AI slop
right now.
We're not going to be taken over by T-800s and liquid metal robots. We're going to be taken over by AI slop that's gobbling up all our drinking water.
Three-Eye Atlas, man. That's all I'm going to say.
Three-Eye Atlas is broken up on under the pressure.
Did it?
Yeah, it broke up into 16 pieces.
Ooh. Or did
I don't know if that increases or decreases its danger or its risk to the Earth.
Or did it just separate smaller craft from the mothership?
Yeah, maybe it broke up. Maybe that's Voltron going into its component parts.
There you go. February's Ultimate Comics will introduce the ultimate version of Luke Cage in a new Avengers. At last month's New York Comic Con, Marvel Comics confirmed that it will be bringing its new Ultimate Universe to an end next year, closing out its 5 hit titles and wrapping things up in an epic final saga, Ultimate Endgame. Igniting the industry with its bold storytelling and modern takes on Marvel mythos, the Ultimate Universe will now be able to enjoy in its entirety for years to come. But it's not over yet. Today, you can get a sneak peek at what's to come in Marvel in March 2026, including the final issue of Peach Momoko's Ultimate X-Men, the 3rd chapter of the Ultimate Endgame, and new issues of Ultimate and Ultimate Wolverine. The final issue of Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate Black Panther will hit stands in January, but their cast of characters will continue to play key roles in the Ultimate Endgame, which brings the line's various heroes and plot threads together for the final showdown with the mastermind behind the Ultimate Universe, the Maker. Bid farewell to visionary creator Peach Momoko's unforgettable vision of mutant kind in the Ultimate X-Men 24. That book has sucked. The discovery of Maker's true power in the Ultimate Endgame number 3, as well as will witness an inspiring turning point for the Resistance in Ultimates 21, by camp when Luke Cage and the New Avengers debut before holding an X showdown for the ages as Wolverine and Jean Grey team up in Ultimate Wolverine 14, hitting newsstands later next year. Super sad to see the Ultimate Universe ending. It's interesting that they're going to bring in new characters as they're ending, so you don't even really get time with these characters before they're like pulling the plug on this whole universe, which I don't understand still why they're pulling the plug on a universe that's selling and one of their hottest lines. But what do I know?
Quit while you're ahead.
I guess so.
Nah, it's a dumb idea. That's a good line. By the way, great job reading. You had like 0 mistakes there. That was really awesome.
Oh, thanks. I've been working. Hooked on Phonics works for me. You know.
Yeah, it's paying off. It's paying off. You're getting through it.
I don't know why Alexa is talking to me, but anyway. Marvel Comics announces Daredevil relaunch with new creative team as Matt Murdock goes back to school. Writers like Brian Michael Bendis, Ed Brubaker, Mark Waid, and Chip Zdarsky have delivered definitive spins on Daredevil in the modern Marvel Comics era, and they've all proven a hard act to follow. Saladin Ahmad recently wrapped up his Daredevil run while making Matt a man of the cloth and pitting him against the 7 deadly sins was a solid idea. The execution was widely deemed a disappointment by many fans. Next, it's down to writer Stephanie Phillips, Planet She-Hulk, and artist Lee Grabert, Doctor Strange, to make over the Man Without Fear in 2026. Following in the footsteps of legendary creative teams from the title's esteemed history, Phillips and Gabbitt set out to redefine Daredevil for a new age, a fresh start that's perfect for the newcomers and longtime fans alike. The new run sees Matt Murdock confront unprecedented challenges, both in his personal life as Matt Murdock and on the dangerous streets of Hell's Kitchen as Daredevil. Matt will go back to school, taking a new role as a law professor, just as a new supervillain named Omen emerges with a mysterious vendetta against his superhero alter ego. Which is funny because I see a lot of people online making fun of this book because the first issue is blind bags. So
blind bags?
You're putting a comic about a blind character in a blind bag.
A little on the nose, isn't it, Marvel? Come on now.
So
I have the same question as the watcher. Is Stephanie Phillips, was Planet She-Hulk any good?
I have not read Planet She-Hulk. I am not the biggest She-Hulk fan. I'm not too familiar with Stephanie Phillips stuff.
I hear that She-Hulk actually had to take the bar 3 times before she passed.
Only 3 times?
Yeah. But she did take the baby bar 4 times. Oh, dude, what if they got Kim Kardashian to play She-Hulk?
That would be funny.
Then her Brazilian butt lift would actually fit. It would fit on She-Hulk.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what. Oh, she wrote Grimm. Okay. And I'm not too familiar with her work because she's writing a bunch of characters. She's writing Rogan Gambit, all new Spider-Gwen. She wrote Harley Quinn stuff, Grimm, mostly Harley Quinn and Grimm. Yeah, I'm not reading those books, so I'm not really familiar with her. What's up, Dungeon Crawler?
What's
Matt
up,
and
Kevin?
Sam.
Matt Sam.
I'm a huge She-Hulk fan, and no one has beat John Byrne yet. Yeah. But there you go. Matt Murdock coming back again. His 80s run is still top notch. Nice. That's it for news. Now we hand it over to Samuel to get you filled in on some big news in the world of anime. Watch your ears.
Welcome to Big News in Anime. and we're going to kick it right off. We're not going to bore you. We got to keep Ed tuned in. We got 2 new season 3 One Piece live action casting announcements. We have Cole Escola as Bon Clay, kind of a transgender character being played by a transgender individual. So kudos to the casting team there. It seems like they nailed it. I saw some stuff from Cole Escola, the stuff that they did, and it looked like this is the guy, this is the individual for the job. Then we got Zolo Maridueña, the Blue Beetle himself, Cobra Kai, playing a big character, Portgas the Ace, who is the brother of Monkey D. Luffy, the main character. And this is fan speculation that we had, probably going back about a year, that this was going to be the casting that they had for this character. And they announced it on the 11th, earlier this week, in an Instagram post where Zolo was sitting there with a script, and he kind of lowers it down. He's like, okay, let's do this. And he called out to Iñaki Godoy. Kiki, they call him Kiki. He said, let's do this, Kiki. So yeah, we're looking really, this is starting to really shape up the season 2 cast introductions and trailers and spots that they've done look really good. I'm really looking forward to this in March. March 10th is when season 2 drops. They are going right into production of season 3 right now. They're not going to wait, because if they wait much longer, the cast is going to Stranger Things 5 and just be so old that they can't play the characters anymore. The character the actress who plays Nami, for example, she's probably the oldest in the main 5 cast, and she's already 30. So if she waits much longer, then she's going to be 40, 45 playing a 19-year-old, and it might just not work as well. So hopefully they can get a few seasons out of this cast before they have to recast some of the main roles. All right, and let's move on. For all you K-pop Demon Hunters fans, they did announce K-pop Demon Hunters 2 sequel will be eyeing a 2029 release. That seems like a long ways off. That's a lot of paychecks between now and then to keep my Netflix subscription hot. But could be worse, I suppose. This was something that just popped on all our radars. We didn't know how long it was going to take, how long it took to produce. But this is what Sony Animation was producing instead of Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse 3. And it's gone on to be Netflix's top watched movie of all times, with something like 330 million views on their platform. It was also the most popular costume IP this Halloween. Every group of kids had at least one K-pop Demon Hunters costume in it, if not the whole set. So this is a big one.
My wife and kids went as them. My wife went as Rumi. My youngest was Mira, and my oldest was Zoe. So there you go.
There you go.
But I feel like that's, man, with the way they're producing movies, like 4 years in between films, like you're asking a lot from the kids that are like at that age right now to hold on. 4 years, that's a big gap. You're running the massive risk of nobody caring.
Yeah, I mean, think about my youngest daughter, who was really into this. We watched this movie together. She's 7 now. In 4 years, she'll be 11, and her taste will have matured to something else.
Yeah,
but it did capture a lot of attention from folks of all ages. It wasn't just kids who were into it. There were a lot of teenagers and adults who were into it as well. It was very had very broad appeal. And so if they can use this time to get good writing and good animation and good music, then it'll be time well spent. But only time will tell if that actually comes.
I wonder if they'll use the third installment of the Spider-Verse movie as kind of a gauge, Because I guess it's been what? When did the second part of Spider-Verse come?
2023,
2023? Was it 23 or was it 22?
22. It's been a few years. It's been delayed 2 years, right?
So Into the Spider-Verse was 2018. Cross the Spider-Verse was 2023. Yeah, so 2023. And Beyond the Spider-Verse is 2027.
About 4 years.
So it's about 4 years. So I wonder if they'll use that as a gauge if people don't come back because they don't care. What if they'll then ramp up K-pop Demon Hunters to come out before 2029?
I don't know. The 4 years for this quality of animation, though. I mean, it's hard to complain when you have really good results.
Styx is chaperoning a
Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving dinner. So he couldn't be here because he had to chaperone.
All right, this is kind of anime influencing the real world. We have a newly discovered shark species that has been named after Pochita from Chainsaw Man because it has a very similar looking snout. It's called Pochitacera, which means Pochita saw. Patricia Canale, I think Patricia is the researcher who discovered the species, but this is what it looks like. It's an illustration of what it looks like, and it does really resemble Pochita. But the researcher apparently is a Chainsaw Man fan because she was the one who got to name it.
Because, sharks aren't already terrifying enough. Let's add a fucking saw to their face. Let's make it even worse.
Yeah, just the chainsaw blade coming straight out of its nose. It looks like a drill almost coming out of its face. Pretty cool. Pretty cool how the anime world is starting to influence the real world with these types of things. And then we had the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer hit. We have Brie Larson voicing Rosalina in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. If you want to take a look at the trailer, you can click on the picture on the right.
Why'd they make Mario fatter than he was in the first one?
They didn't. I kind of stretched I stretched the picture out so it would fit in the black square there.
Yeah, I agree with Hartman on this one. Like this, 2 girls, 1 up right here. Like this is very seductive.
Yeah, I mean Rosalina's got her hand on his leg or something. I don't know what that's about.
And they're in a bed, and like Peach looks like she's all happy. She looks like she's almost got the shocker ready to go right here.
Yeah,
Mario's in for it right there.
It does look very romantic. But we've got the cast from the original back with just a couple of additions. So Jack Black's Bowser in miniature right now, which it's about to reveal. So we've got Mario, Luigi, the miniaturized Bowser Castle. And he's coming out to confront the brothers and trim some hedges. Just a lot of little comedic sense things it's like he's in an insane asylum or something in this little miniature castle thing.
They need to make prints of that painting so you can hang it on your wall.
Yeah,
like they did with the Kramer from Seinfeld.
From Seinfeld, a displate of
Yeah,
Bowser, Chad Bowser with Peach. But we've got Charlie Day back as Luigi, Chris Pratt back as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, and Brie Larson as Rosalina, and then Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr.
I'm a little worried this movie's gonna suck.
They're combining elements like the upside down pyramids. That's from Mario Odyssey, not necessarily from Mario Galaxy. But then they've also got these elements from Mario Galaxy, the Mario Galaxy games, which means we'll probably see some Yoshi. They'll have Yoshi come in here too.
Well, he was teased at the end of the first one, and I think a lot of people have been complaining that we didn't already see him in the trailer. But I think that's going to be something they save for like the final trailer. You get to see a little bit of her go ham here.
Yeah, this was one of the coolest battles in the Super.
I think Larry David should play Yoshi.
That's a great idea. But yeah, there you go. There's the Super Mario Galaxy trailer. And then the One Punch Man anime continues to disappoint. Season 3 has been a real stinker animation-wise.
It's all I keep hearing about is how bad season 3 of One Punch Man is.
Like, I watch it and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just spoiled and I'm not really giving it the due. Maybe if I looked at it with fresh eyes. Each new episode, I'm like, let's look at it with fresh eyes. And each new episode is just as bad as the one before. It's just really, really disappointing how little effort they put into animating season 3. They call it One Frame Man because they'll have just like a JPEG or a PNG of a character just kind of sliding through a frame. There's no animation. The mouth won't move. Their favorite character to animate is a character who has no mouth. So they don't even have to animate him talking. It's a monster called Gyoro Gyoro. And it's just really, really frustrating to watch. They did an iconic battle between Garo, who's kind of the focus of the season, and Monster King Orochi. That was so bad. It was just the worst. And they did a battle like this in season 1 and season 2 that were so much better. And JC Staff Studios did season 2. And they're now doing season 3. And they haven't even matched the quality of season 2, which was a huge downgrade from season 1. I don't know why they couldn't get Madhouse to do the animation. Madhouse was who did season 1. I wish that they had Madhouse doing the animation still, because Madhouse nailed it. They were so good, and they've had so much time.
Why couldn't they get the porn company or the hentai company that's doing the trailers and stuff to animate the actual?
That's such a good question. That's such a fair criticism too, because you will have more care put into jiggle physics on anime girl boobies than you have had on One Punch Man season 3. In one scene of a girl just like bending over and then her boobs are just like blip, 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 blip. That has more effort put into it than you'll see in season 3 of One Punch Man. Now, that said, the manga is still moving forward, and the webcomic is still moving forward. And the webcomic has hit another climax regarding the Mad Cyborg. And we're just about to find out who the Mad Cyborg is in the webcomic. For those of you who need a refresher or who are not familiar, Saitama's sidekick, Genos, his whole purpose in life is to find the Mad Cyborg and kill the Mad Cyborg that destroyed his family and forced him into becoming a cyborg. And the twist is kind of a Memento level twist, is what we're finding out. It's really, really cool. So if you're not a fan of the anime, like I'm not really a fan of season 3, I hope they get someone better. There he is. What's up, Dom?
What's going on?
We're just chatting about One Punch Man. If you want to read the manga, you can find it on the Shonen Jump app. You can find it on the Manga Plus app. It is really good. You can also go back and read the webcomic that's written by one. There are English versions of it out there, translations you can find that are really, really pretty good. So hopefully the animation quality picks up. It was a little bit better in episode 5, but still, there's so many things. I'm like, why did you make that choice? Why did you do it that way? And I just would really like to see a much higher quality.
I've seen a lot of people online talking like one of the animators in episode 5 was super excited and super stoked about it. I was like, no, well, just wait, guys. Episode 5 really kicks off. It kills it in episode 5. And then episode 5 airs and he just responded with, oh my God, what have they done? Like just super disappointed in it. So
it is very disappointing. You know, the irony is with all this AI stuff, like this is making a huge case for using AI. This is making a strong case for AI because the animation done by human hands is really low quality. It's really poor.
Yes.
And there are fans who are just going online and they're doing it themselves. And some of them are not using AI, and some of them are just using their animation tools, and they're killing it. You can find fan animations that are excellent.
A quick question. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry I'm on late. I thought that I was you guys were coming at 9. I didn't know you came out at 8. I'm sorry. That's one thing. 2, you guys already talked about the AI thing, which you just brought up, that there are AI stuff that's on that is phenomenal, and it's like, holy shit, how come these big studios can't do that? And then people complaining. There's a balance between AI. People want it, people don't want it. It might take people's jobs away because it's computer. But remember, CGI is the beginning of what AI eventually is becoming, and it's only going to get better. Technology is always going to grow. And
tell that to Marvel, because somehow their CGI just keeps getting worse.
I know, but what's funny? But the crazy thing is that people complaining about a lot of AI stuff, and I'm for it for a lot of reasons, like shows that we can get some good stuff quicker and better without like big Hollywood movies that are doing it taking forever. We're on this planet for a short time, and if we have to wait for what we want to see, it's taking a lifetime, 10 years. You see something, it didn't even scratch the surface with the stuff that we want to see because they're so far behind with technology. But AI is that technology where they can actually move up a notch quicker than ever before. And if you're for it, you're not for it, it is the future. And hopefully we do get a lot of good things with the AI stuff, and I praise it because I've seen some stuff that is questionable, and I've seen some stuff that's like, holy shit, this is what we need.
And the watcher said Don has amazing animation. And
I love Don.
Science Saru is the studio that does Don. JC Staff is just they're base planting. They're doing such a terrible job with this property, and it's such a good IP. I mean, it sells T-shirts, it sells merchandise, it sells books, and then they're giving us a half-ass effort on the anime. Like, come on, guys! If you guys will just nail it, people will want to watch season 3 and season 4 and season 5. But this is painful. It's painful.
Look, I don't watch One Punch Man. I've seen One Punch Man maybe a little bit, but I haven't really got into it. I know what One Punch Man is. It's kind of like the quality of animation. Think about it. Back in the day, Gargoyles. Remember Gargoyles, the first 2 seasons, how great the animation was, and all of a sudden the 3rd season, it sucked. Like, what happened to the animation? And that's majority is hand drawn. But what happened? They try to save money by making things lesser. But back to AI. I think AI, if you really get AI to that point where it make things fantastic, One Punch Man, like you watch it, Sam. I know you watch it, and What do you think about it? Because like I said, I haven't like watched the all the seasons. So the animation is so-so, right?
Well, the animation in season 1 was spectacular.
Okay.
I mean, it still holds up against the newest anime that are coming out. Season 1 was animated by Madhouse, and then they moved to a different studio called JC Staff. JC Staff, they use a lot of like recycled animation cells, and the quality wasn't as good. So one of the things that season 1 did really well was they didn't like do a lot of blur lines. You know how you'll see like when they want to make someone look fast, they'll do like a blur.
Okay.
Right. They didn't do that in season 1. They would just add more frames and make it go faster. Or they'd slow it down so you could see what was happening. In season 2, you get a lot of that kind of like the speed lines and stuff like that, and the blurs to make it look like they're moving fast through a frame. And then in season 3, like it's like a slideshow. It's like a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh wow.
There's like long segments where you have like 9 frames, 9 images that are just kind of like sliding through the frame. It's just a JPEG that's just sliding through the frame. And it's just awful. It's the worst. And then people are taking those and saying they go to Sora AI or they go to some other AI, animation AI, and they say, let's do this with this scene.
Yeah.
And then putting it out. And it's not a ton better, but it's actually got animation. It actually does stuff. So it's just really frustrating. If you want to make the case that human artists should be paid a fair wage, don't do stuff like this. Do stuff like they're doing at Science Saru. Do stuff like they do at Madhouse. Do stuff like they do at Toei Animation with One Piece right now. It's really high quality stuff.
That's kind of like the writing too. The writing, you want to pay writers so much money. They want this money, but give me some good quality shit. Put some good stuff out there. Good stories, man. Everything is half-ass. You don't get great stories out there. Andor had a great story. A great story towards it. The acting and the story was fantastic. To get quality stuff like that, you have to pay. Nobody wants to pay the comic artists. Nobody wants to pay the writers. Nobody wants to pay the actors. Nobody wants to pay. You're making billions of dollars for these corporations. Corporations are useful. They want to use you for that particular time, and then once you're not useful anymore, on with the next. And that's again why I keep saying I hate corporations, because corporations take the life out of everything. And they don't give a shit about paying the anime. Like, look, the original back in the day, growing up, Sam, with like Thundercats and all the other cartoons back in the 70s, everything was hand drawn and everything was great. Everything is not hand drawn as much as today anymore. It's a lot of it's more CGI based, or it's more computer 3D.
Well, yeah, and the animation style that they're using for season 3 is called 2.5D.
Okay.
Where you 3D model a character, but you want it to be cel shaded so that it looks like it was hand drawn.
Okay.
And they didn't do that in season 1. They didn't do that in season 2, and so you can tell that there's a difference in the character designs. And the thing about One Punch Man is it's not meant to be like a certain consistency throughout.
Yeah.
The original artist, one, has kind of a very rudimentary style. And Yusuke Murata, who does the manga version, like you see on the screen right now, he will sometimes adopt that kind of crude style to convey certain emotions or certain reactions. But he also has a really detailed style, like you can see here. The anime in season 1 did a really good job of adapting that. And season 2 did an okay job. And season 3 is doing a terrible job. They're just doing an awful job. So it's a real big bummer for me. We'll move on. I don't want to just drag on and on about this, but One Punch Man, the manga is really good. I would encourage everybody to get caught up as it moves into Neo Heroes arc, which is coming to a close on the webcomic side. All right, we can move
How many
forward.
issues in the web comic? How many?
There's 180 some chapters in the webcomic.
Okay. Wow.
I don't have any new Fidel news. He's supposed to be coming here in December, but I haven't heard anything from him for a while. So maybe he's doing all right. And then we'll hit.
No
I've got some-
updates about his new love.
Well, no, I haven't heard.
No
anything.
Instagram updates or nothing.
No, I only hear from him once in a while. About once every 6 weeks, he'll send me an update. But I'll reach out to him and see what he'll tell me.
Is she AI?
No, she's a real person, or at least the pictures are of a real person.
Okay.
But she's from Chicago, so when he transfers to San Diego, it'll be Dunzo. And he hasn't said anything about her in a while, so it's probably Dunzo already.
Okay.
Dungeon Crawler, no, he's gonna come home during the holidays. He's supposed to be here in December, but and he's not deployed. He's in school. He's in training. So still waiting to see what's going on. I only got one highlight reel for flag football today. Nope. On the photo, just the photo. So we had a doubleheader today. We were at the park for about 6 hours. And as you can see, it was bright and sunny while we were playing flag football this morning. Gosh, it's going really slow.
Yeah, your video is like freezing.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like frozen.
Hey, Macadam.
It's not me. It's probably the.
No, yeah, it's the Instagram video.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah. Instagram has been acting up all day today. I've been having problems with my Instagram too.
There it
Okay.
goes. Oh, now it froze again.
Oh, it froze again. Anyway, go to my personal. Oh, here we go. Let's see if it'll. I've got a bunch of kids who are injured, man.
Really?
My best kid, and he's he's got a hurt ankle. He's got an
Oh man.
ankle problem, so he's like limping through it. But look how fast he is, even with the ankle injury.
Damn. See, kids can do it, man. We've been crying on the sideline. The old dude like, I can't do this.
Ed says he should have used AI, Sam.
Maybe you should have.
You know, I've used AI for my video editing before to crop highlights.
That kid has my favorite number on his shirt, man.
Bobby
5.
says that's Sticks level internet right there.
Yeah, for sure. We've got 3 video streaming going on right now.
Anybody who wears the number 5 becomes a hero, man. That's a great
Well, that's
number
it.
5.
That's it.
Dungeon Caller says, Sam, how many kids do you have?
I have 7 kids of my own, and then
Damn.
talking about the players on my team, I've got 10 players on my team.
And 3 of them are different kids. The rest of the team is
Well, my son is on the team.
Oh.
You can see him in some of these clips. He's the guy standing there with his arms folded.
Oh.
That's my youngest son. But yeah, we had a good time today.
Cool.
So if you want to check out my football highlights, I put them on my personal Instagram page, which is S Richardson MML.
This team's a co-ed team, right? You have girls on the team too, right?
It is a co-ed league. What's my
Co-ed
work
league.
schedule like? I
Okay.
work 5 days a week from 8 to 5. Sometimes I work late. Sometimes I work early. Just depends on what my clients need.
Yeah, basically, it's the way the world runs. They need you more
Only
time.
game Sam doesn't play is the pullout game.
You got that right, Ed. You got that right.
Hey, well, I got a guy at my job who has 7 kids too, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
In New York?
yeah, he lives. Yeah,
Amazing.
I tell him every time I'm looking at the Instagram, I go, "Is that one of your kids?" Is that one of your kids?
They all have a good chance of it.
I
Oh,
can
man.
barely do it with 2. I don't know how you do it with 7, man.
I don't know about that, Tyson. Number 5 has been the day Dom Tober arose, man. It
Have
came
you
with-
guys seen his Legend of Zelda movie set photos yet? I have.
No, I haven't seen them. I'll have to look them up. Anyway, that's it for highlights, and I'll throw it back to you, Matt, for
Oh, well, you don't have to throw it back to me because we're going to go into mega character matchup, and I'm going to throw it right back to you, which this week's matchup, we have Groot versus Miracle Man. Sam, will you tell us a little bit about Groot?
All right. So Groot has a very, kind of low to middling intelligence, 38 to 40 out of 100. Limited verbal communication, but tactical and empathetic. He has a 70 out of 100 strength. Superhuman strength can lift several tons, enhanced by absorbing wood. Speed is 20 to 30 out of 100. So he's slow compared to speedsters, relies more on the reach and growth of his arms and other limbs.
Of his wood.
Durability is 85 out of 100, pretty high. He's got dense wooden hide that resists gunfire, explosions, and fire. He has 75 out of 100 for power. He has got chlorokinesis, which means he can control plants. He has regeneration, growth, and elasticity. He has 55 out of 100 for combat skills. He's an effective brawler, uses size and reach. Not a trained martial artist, though. His stamina is 90 out of 100 because he can fight for extended periods and doesn't tire easily. And his regeneration is 100 out of 100 because he can regrow from a sprig or splinter, near immortal resilience. And then just a review of Miracle Man. He's basically Jesus of the comic book universe. He's got 85 out of 100 intelligence, 100 out of 100 strength, 95 out of 100 speed, 100 out of 100 durability, 95 out of 100 energy projection, 70 out of 100 combat skill, 100 out of 100 stamina. He can fly, and he has telepathy and telekinesis.
So combat skill, if you could actually get 30% chance of taking them out combat, if it's hand-to-hand combat.
I don't know that that's how it works, Dom. I think if you think of this as like cards, it means that there are 3 cards that could beat it. But there's not an even distribution of those types of cards in the deck.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
All right. Let's see how it plays out in the scenario. Welcome to the Forest of Eternity. The battle begins in a vast alien forest on a newly terraformed world. Miracle Man arrives, intent on reshaping the planet into a utopia with his reality-bending powers. Groot, protector of all plant life, sees this as a threat to the natural order and rises to defend the forest. Groot grows to colossal size, towering over Miracle Man, his limbs stretching like skyscrapers. He summons the forest itself, vines and roots lashing out to bind Miracle Man. Miracle Man calmly resists, his near invulnerability shrugging off the crushing force. With a gesture, he unleashes a blast of quantum energy, vaporizing the vines around him. Groot regrows instantly, reforming from splinters and sprouting dozens of duplicates to overwhelm Miracle Man. The battlefield becomes a living jungle army. Miracle Man, however, manipulates matter itself, turning Groot's duplicates into harmless dust. His reality warping powers bypass Groot's regeneration, striking at the very essence of his being. Groot makes a desperate move, encasing Miracle Man in a cocoon of living wood, attempting to suffocate and restrain him. Miracle Man simply utters Komoda, his transformation word, and erupts in a surge of cosmic energy. The cocoon disintegrates, and Groot is blasted apart into fragments. Though Groot could regrow from a twig, Miracle Man's energy manipulation ensures no fragment remains viable. Verdict: Miracle Man is the winner, while Groot's regeneration and plant control make him nearly immortal against most foes. Miracle Man operates on a cosmic reality-altering scale. He can erase Groot's regenerative potential entirely, making this a decisive victory for Miracle Man. He never really stood a chance.
Miracle Man picks up the win, and we're gonna see
one of the worst pains somebody could have is a splinter. So I don't know if
yeah, Miracle Man loses because he gets a splinter under his fingernail. All right, next week, Miracle Man will face this blue one right here.
Shocker.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Miracle Man will be there for a third week.
Exactly. Shocker.
Give him the old shocker. What a shocker.
The old 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. All right. That's going to bring us into... Are we going to bring back Dom? Makes a porno on SNS tonight? No, sadly not. we're going to move into our best and worst covers of the week. Leading us off, we have this Nightwing 132 cover D, Elizabeth Torque variant. I really hope that this is technically an unfinished cover in the promo art, because if it's not, it's terrible.
Don't worry, Bruce has like 5 of them already.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. But just the rough lines, unfinished product. The face is really detailed compared to everything else. But if this is finished, oof. Scary. Next up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man 16. This David Marquez variant. This is a new character here. I believe his name is Plague RX.
What is it, Hush?
That's what I said. That's why he's on here, because we're so far gone between stupid ass names for characters that now Marvel's just into copying DC characters, and now we've got Spider-Man's version of Hush, apparently.
Oh, Jesus. I bet, Tyson.
What'd you say his name was?
It's supposed to be, I believe, Plague RX.
Plague RX.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm telling you, names. Look, movie ideas are all done, and now names are all done. If you really think about it.
Oh yeah, lots of. There's no originality anymore.
But the cover's not bad looking. It's Spider-Man's not that bad. It's not that. It's much better than that damn Nightwing cover. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean. Oh yeah, full on makeout session. It's just not. I don't know. I'm sad. This cover makes me sad. Originality is expensive. Yes, it is.
But it is.
Because they're like, oh, Batman's not selling good. Batman Hush isn't selling good. Let's just go ahead and move Hush over to Spider-Man and
Change his name.
Change his name to Plague Doctor RX, and we'll call it a day.
Is he using a stethoscope as a weapon?
He is, as a whip.
So is he like a doctor? Is that his thing?
Apparently, I would say so by the name.
Yeah.
ASM has been bad. Really? I've enjoyed it so far. But moving on, we have this Captain America #5, Ben Harvey cover. Who is this in the middle here? Because that doesn't look like Thor to me.
No, that is Thor. It is Thor because you have Giant Man behind with his
I know
Yeah.
who it's supposed to be, but it doesn't look like
Party
Thor.
Boy Thor.
And he's got like iron nipples, or it's like he's in the middle of a cupping session.
Yeah.
Over here, because I don't know.
Yeah,
That face too. It looks like Tony Danza is cosplaying as Thor.
It looks like Thor's getting cupped down the bottom too. They got the hands.
There you go.
And that's why he's smiling.
I don't get why he's in space and Rocket didn't seem to like Rocket. I remember. Yeah, it's just split. Like they have the street level stuff and space, so it's like the same title but two different stories going on simultaneously. I don't know. It is a lot to kind of grasp right now. I agree with you there, Dungeon Crawler. Hardman says, "Village People Thor." I can get behind that. Next up, we have Frank Miller, Nova, Centurion. Frank Miller #1. It looks like Nova had some work done, a little bit of Botox injected into his lips before he took off into space, while he shows you his Marco level man nipples on his
Frank Miller is getting
chest there.
so much mileage out of this pose.
Dungeon Crawler says this one's good for him.
He's getting so much mileage out of this. The direct head on, knees kind of sticking out. Can you name a single one of his recent covers that wasn't this pose?
No, all the same because all he does is just turn them a little bit every time. So like the one where he's in the water or like Wolverine's in the water, it's the same photo just turned upside down. You know, it's just he just quickly
Taking some
turns the
shortcuts.
image, outlines the body, and then draws a different costume and head on him. That's it.
I like the 1 in 100 supposed to be the same thing without the trade.
Without the
dress.
trade dress, yeah.
Mhm.
And I still don't understand why people are spending $100 on a Frank Miller cover, especially when they're this bad.
People are dedicated to their artists, man. It's like Liefeld. A lot of people love Liefeld. You know, a lot of people like their artwork. You know, they're artists and they're very true. They're troopers.
And I like how his finger here looks like a literal piece of shit. It looks like a literal deuce that someone just dropped.
I thought he had something in his hand. The way it looks, he's like holding something.
I mean, I don't know how a finger becomes detached like that on the end, but who am I?
I don't know how Marvel agrees to say, all right, let's go. That's great. Let's do it.
Well, I don't know how it's because it's Frank Miller. It's name alone.
I know. Hey, Frank Miller's got he's a legend, man. That's the whole thing.
He'd be perfect for an Adult Swim studio. That's true. Frank Miller needs to finish All-Star Batman. It isn't perfect run, but still want it finished. No, he's gonna make another. He's gonna go back to the Dark Knight world again and just make another installment of the Dark Knight after Avid Children or whatever it was called.
You might as well have him start drawing Ultimate Batman.
Oh God, please no.
He's a hulking Batman the way he did Batman in
Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna draw every comic book character as though the lead singer of the Misfits is gonna be that character. Every character is gonna be as I would picture them as Danny DeVito is cosplaying that character.
And he's kind of leaping. He's kind of doing a leap directly at the audience and directly at the reader.
Yeah, you're right, Watcher. You're correct. It was part of the Dark Knight verse. It was a Dark Knight prequel. I wonder if it's a stencil. That's what I'm saying. I think it just turns it. He puts it in Canva or whatever art program he wants. I assume he still draws on pencil, so he probably just puts it in Canva and then turns it a little 90 degrees and then prints out the blue lines and then traces over everything and fills it in.
Well, think about it. It could be AI too. You see how bad AI sometimes the arm, the fingers are, sometimes the hands. You get 6 fingers. You know what? Maybe he's taking it from AI.
He's taking it from something.
Something.
Moving on to our best covers of the week, we have this Absolute Flash number 9, this John Guyon variant, cover B on Absolute Flash. I think that's badass. As he's running through the Speed Force.
Again, he's good.
That's cool. Super badass cover. Although the teeth look a little weird, there's a little too much detail in the teeth for me. But still super badass cover. Absolute Flash, I've enjoyed it. I find it kind of confusing because for a while there, it was taking place at 2 different points in time at the same time. So it was kind of confusing on what you were reading there at the beginning, but it's been pretty good.
Hey, all those mobile chat guys dropped off.
Yeah, they did. They didn't want to talk comics. One of them came back to see if we had kissed yet, and then left again.
How were we supposed to kiss? How are we supposed to kiss, Matt? We're in Brady Bunch boxes. We can't kiss.
Next up, we have this cover D, Mark Brooks variant for Batman Deadpool number 1. That's right. We had Deadpool Batman, the Marvel side. Now we're getting Batman Deadpool from the DC side. I love this Scarlet Witch and Zatanna cover.
Let's go.
Look at Zatanna there. She just wants to cup your balls.
There you go.
Hey now.
Julia Roberts has a lot of teeth, but few complain. Thanks, Ed.
True.
It's all in how you use them.
And then we have this
Cool cover too.
Batman Deadpool cover C Lee Bermejo variant with Doctor Doom with Joker in a chokehold or by the neck. Super good cover.
That's cool.
I love that. Joker's got like a dead man switch bomb on his chest. Well, Doom's getting ready to punch him, and he's like,
Doom ain't worried about that. Then we got another Lee Bermejo, an Amazing Spider-Man 16. It's a 1/100. Amazing Visions Virgin variant. Where
what
he's
is the point of that cane?
just beaten down? Well, I mean, dude, you're as big as the Kingpin. Your knees have got to be a little bit sore from time to time walking around. You might need a little assistance there. Super Daniel RPK dropped a scoop saying Toby is the Spider-Man for Doomsday. Yes, I've heard that. He's supposedly going to be the Spider-Man of Loki's TVA team of different heroes from different time periods.
The rumor about the Amazing Spider-Man 3 with this guy at this possibility.
Tobey Maguire. Or not Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, yeah.
They've been saying that for years, so I'll believe
all speculation, but now I don't know. Listen, like I said, people put stuff out there, but you want to hope that some of it's real, But what's even realer is Sony looking to hand the keys to the kingdom to the Disney kingdom to finally do the Spider-Man stuff and give them the lay of the land, or that's still in the works because Sony lost a lot of money with all that damn shit they did. So.
Yeah, but why? I mean, why? They can still continue to co-produce the movie, keep the trademark to them, and have Marvel make movies that are going to make way more than a Sony produced movie.
Why don't they just rent out Spider-Man and let them rent and get paid, and let them be part of the Marvel universe? And
that's essentially what they're doing.
I know, but the rest of the other characters, I want to see like the bad guys, like Kraven and Morbius, and those guys show up in the MCU and be part of other factions. Like you don't just have Spider-Man villains in Spider-Man movies; you have Spider-Man villains throughout the MCU.
I mean, I think you're going to see more of that, but I think right now, like I really think you have to wait to let the bad taste that people had about the Rhino from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man 2 and now the Kraven movie kind of dumped all over that.
And
I think Venom, Madam Web as well. Venom's coming because you've got that piece of the symbiote that's in the 616. So
yeah,
the Venom symbiote is coming. There's a lot of talk about Marvel rebooting and making not Marvel, but Sony rebooting the Venomverse and making an Agent Venom movie. So I don't know. Watch said that Amazing Spider-Man 3 rumor came from a small screen who isn't very reliable. Based on rumors I've heard that Tobey Spider-Man 4 is most likely. Screenwriter Tomlin has given updates on it. I think Tobey, I don't know if Tobey would really come back for a full-fledged solo movie. Like, okay, the Avengers Doomsday thing makes sense because it's multiversal, but I don't know how much Tobey really wants to come back for a full Spider-Man. And like, why? I don't know. I feel like we're all living in rose-colored nostalgia glasses here because Tobey and Andrew are no longer Spider-Mans for a reason. Do we forget how awful Spider-Man 3 was? Like, do we really want another Tobey Spider-Man movie when Tom Holland is doing a fantastic job?
No, he is doing a fantastic job, but
isn't it time to hand the reins off to maybe like a Miles Morales or a Miguel O'Hara versus revisiting an old 50-year-old or close to damn near 50-year-old Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Well, listen. Apparently, Miles Morales is supposed to be in Brand New Day. So everybody's in Brand New Day. So we'll see.
Everybody's in Doomsday. Everybody's in Secret Wars. Everybody's in everything.
Until you see it, and nobody's in there at all.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to see like 65-year-old Tobey Maguire in a Spider-Man suit. At some point, like, I don't want to see him in spandex anymore. I want an adult Spider-Man story where he's married with Mayday. Yeah, I like a renew your vows type thing, or I get what you're saying, and it would be cool. I don't know, man. I think you could still pull that off with Tom Holland. I think you could pull that off with Andrew Garfield. I don't necessarily know that I want to see. I mean, have you seen Kirsten Dunst lately? She's looking a little rough. So
I'll
I
tell
don't
you
know
what,
if
man,
you
that's when
necessarily
the
want her to come
AI
back as an
comes in.
older MJ.
The AI comes in with the AI generated stuff that actually you can get the stories you want to see on the screen, and that's the future. That's the future of what things are going to happen. Everything's going to be AI. So love it, hate it, it's going to happen. And now that, like I said, now that Disney's opening the door for content creators, people who do movies and stuff like that, and film, and you can do shorts and stuff like that they're going to put them on their platform.
Hey, Dungeon, don't joke about that, because I wouldn't put that past Marvel to try that out. Disney loves them some Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Jesus.
They put him in everything.
Frank's Red Hot. They put that shit in everything. Then we have this Wonder Woman 27 Carrie Nord variant. I really like this cover, man. I love the way she's kind of just standing there. She looks a little bit like AJ Lee from the side there, Dom.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Just love the kind of sudden rise over the mascara with the stars in the background coming out. I like the side profile of what appears to be a younger Wonder Woman. I just think it's really, really well done. It's a unique, different cover. There's also a nice David Nakayama on this book, where it's just that front facing, but I just like this profile one better. But
yeah, that's a pretty cool cover. I like it.
Watcher says, me personally, I don't care how old they are. I'm down to see Toby again. They should give him a fourth film as a swan song and set up Mayday trilogy set in the Raimi verse. If Hugh can do it, Toby can do it. But he can't, dude. I don't think he can. Hugh Jackman is a different beast than Tobey Maguire. Like,
look, we all want to see the swan song. I think Doomsday and Secret Wars would be the swan song of these characters when they do happen, when the everything is reset. You're going to see everybody in action, all your heroes from the original X-Men series, all the original characters from Spider-Man, Toby, Andrew, and it's all going to reset, man. And that's it. There's your swan song. That's what they're counting on. And like I said, the Miles Morales Miles Morales and Mayday are probably the Spider-Man moving forward in the future if they do it, because that Disney definitely wants to have a woman as Spider-Man, and they definitely want what's his face? Just say, I'm drawing a blank now.
Miles
Morales, yes, Miles Morales. They want live action Miles Morales. That's the future of Spider-Man. We're going to be getting that. Tom Holland's going to probably be on his way out too as well. So eventually we're going to be getting that. That's the future, and like I said, we'll see the swan song in Doomsday and Secret Wars, and they'll go out with a bang. That's what we're going to get.
Oh, their money's 100% on wanting Miles Morales as the future Spider-Man in the MCU, but
yeah, definitely.
Mayday, I don't think so. I think they want to get more established. I think we see Spider-Gwen before we see Mayday Parker.
Okay.
Like that's just me. Like,
Spider-Gwen will be introduced when we get the Miles Morales live action stuff. That's when we'll get to see when Spider-Gwen. They won't just make it; they'll make it as she's part of that, and then spin that off. And that's what
I wanted Oscar Isaac to play Miguel O'Hara, but he had to go and be shit ass Moon Knight instead.
Well, he's not. Did he quit being Moon Knight? Of what I heard.
He hasn't quit, but he's like, I'm not really interested in doing anything for Disney right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Feige said they can't have Miles in the MCU until the Spider-Verse movies are finished. So once the third Spider-Verse movie is finished, then he's fair game to use in live action. So they asked them not to touch Miles until that movie's finished. So
Yeah.
I'm sure he will be in the MCU.
Eventually. I think in the next couple of years we'll find out. Oh, I love these Dreadnought covers.
At this cover, see Ben Oliver Dreadnought War Part 2.
Torch, baby, Torch.
Beautiful cover.
Yo, listen, they're feeding me good, man. They're giving me the Dreadnoughts, man, and Zartan's coming soon. Damn, that panel in that book with all the Dreadnoughts, what the hell? All those, it's like Dreadnoughts you've never seen before. Which they're really making it a big thing. So the Dreadnoughts are definitely a huge thing in the Energon universe. I am a happy man, and that means we're getting Zartan. Can't wait. But I do love these covers, man. These are awesome covers.
Dom's crossing his fingers big time.
Oh, yeah. Now, come on, man. Listen. These covers are so cool. I had to get two of them. I had to get the, another Ripper, man. Come on. Yeah, you got to get these, man.
It's got the Dom seal of approval.
Oh, yeah. Once you have my seal of approval on that.
Dom, got to get this cover.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, I'm still working on the other cover, the Zorana figure on the bike.
Then we got the Superman Unlimited number 7, this cover E Nimit Malevia variant. I think that's cool, just like the Flash one. I really like that. Just the kryptonite coming out of him all over the place. Paws. All over his face, neck, and chest. It's good stuff.
That's cool.
And then, of course, we got Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe number 5, 1 in 50, Mark Brooks Virgin variant. Really well done.
I always love they put Spider-Man, like in the thick of things all the time. He is the number one Marvel guy. You know,
He's got to be there.
listen, they got a Godzilla book coming out next year. The Infinity, Godzilla Infinity, with the Infinity Gauntlet. The friggin', these stories for Godzilla. Like, you know what the great thing is that IDW loaning out Godzilla, throughout the Marvel Universe, the DC Universe, and friggin' crossing them over with everything.
2025 has definitely been the year of Godzilla.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Godzilla versus the Transformers, man. I want to see that shit.
You want to see Godzilla just cuck Optimus Prime, huh?
Now I want to see Godzilla fucking goddamn fight with the Transformers and G.I. Joe. That'd be a nice freaking goddamn crossover.
And then the Ninja Turtles in there just for good measure.
Hey, they've already got the Ninja Turtles versus Godzilla.
Coming soon.
No, it can't. First issue came out. First issue came out this week.
You got it? There you go. Oh, nice.
I haven't read it yet, but first issue came out this week.
Did you finally read the Transformers?
Don't get your
I've not-
thumbprints all over that
not
book,
read it.
Matt.
Hey, my book is always bagged and boarded.
Don't get your nasty thumbprints all over it.
I'll lick this fucking book, all right? I'll lick it.
There you go.
I'll wipe my ass with that book.
Kiss it.
Watcher says, I don't think MCU will fully ditch the multiverse. They have to have it in order to do Age of Apocalypse. Also, Spider-Man Noir will still be going. Yeah, but Spider-Man Noir is I think it's an Amazon Prime product.
Yes.
And I don't think it's going to play into the MCU. They have no point, and they have no plans for it as of now, as far as I'm aware, for the MCU. I think they can do Age of Apocalypse without continuing the multiverse saga. Because Age of Apocalypse is more time based than anything. So I don't know. I guess it all kind of depends on how they end things with Secret Wars.
Hey, Dungeon. Mike Tyson's not going to play Apocalypse. They have The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's already pegged to play Apocalypse. That's what they want.
But he ain't big anymore. He went the way of Batista and thinned out. Like, you want your Apocalypse.
Listen, you got CGI, AGI, freaking goddamn IGI. You got every freaking goddamn.
You don't need all that. He can just eat more food.
Exactly.
He can go back on his roid regimen.
He can take the freaking shots, man. The juice.
And that's it for Best and Worst covers of the week. Now we got our first appearances this week. We had a couple of them. We had the first appearance of Aranix. I butchered the shit out of that. Arachnix. There you go. Let's see how many people it fucking takes to pronounce this name. A villain that is a mashup between Spider-Man and Wolverine.
It's a cross of clones, right? It was a clone, the DNA.
Yeah.
From yeah.
I lost interest in this book. It started out really strong and really good. And
it started out when they found out that Wolverine killed his mom and dad.
Yeah.
That was great.
And then it just kind of died off to the point now where we're getting a Spider-Man and Wolverine smash up clone. And nah, I'm good.
How many freaking symbiotes can they have? How many freaking goddamn characters that are combined that'll be the same character? Like, there's like no new characters that they can do. You expect just the same shit, different, same stuff all the time.
Yeah, not a fan. Like I said, I fell off on that book. Then we got, speaking of Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man Noir 18 was the first appearance of Hardboil, a villain in the Spider-Man Noir Rogues Gallery. It's a giant like zit on his head, and at one point, Spider-Man Noir punches him in the head, and it explodes with pus, and he's like, "Oh, what the hell is that?" And it's all over his hand. It's like, all right, this is kind of lame.
What the fuck, man? They have nothing else to do. Holy shit, man! Come on, man.
His head. Just a pus-filled boil.
That's a pretty cool cover, though. The cover looks pretty cool. Hard boil. Oh, Jesus.
And then we got Superman, the Kryptonian Spectrum, the first appearance of Kal-Elf, a fifth dimensional imp.
And he's got the number fucking 5 on his chest. What a prick. Gotta use my fucking 5 on that dumbass shit chest, man. Please, man.
The art in this book is terrible too.
First of all, who thought that was a great character to make? What friggin'
apparently W. Maxwell Prince.
Oh
Yeah, his name's right on the cover.
God. Jesus. You gotta love these certain people.
And that's it for our first appearances of the week. Now we're gonna take a look at our first appearances next week. Right now, we only have one. It's this. Apparently, there's a first cameo appearance of Nicodem the Seer in Amazing Spider-Man 16 next week, as well as Plague RX. It's first appearance.
Is that still?
That's still the Hush.
I know, but Spider-Man's being played by.
Yeah, it's still Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn. Okay.
Yes, BK. Yes, you missed it.
Hey, what time did you guys start, Sam?
So we don't have daylight savings time in Arizona. So for us, it's 6 o'clock, like always. For everyone else, it's an hour earlier. So for on the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock instead of 9.
I thought we were going to start at 9 here, and I was like, okay, that's why I came out. I was like, oh shit.
I didn't even think about it, like, because we were off last week.
Yep.
I didn't even think about it, and I was like, oh yeah, well, we're not going to change.
And what happened with Sticks? The Sticks
you people. Sticks, he had to go chaperone a Friendsgiving.
Hey, let me ask you a question. You know what's kind of crazy? Yesterday, I was being in the city. You know, there's always a crowd of people in the city. The city's always freaking jammed. Last night, me and my wife were walking around yesterday in the city. Dead. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Is people celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend? Because of all the airlines, everything's backed up and people are not going to go away?
I don't know. I don't know anything about New York City. I've never been.
Ben, you got to come, Sam. It's a fun place. Yeah.
I've never been either. I want to go real bad.
Don't worry about it. I'll show you around the town. You guys
That
come.
sounds good. I like to have a guided tour.
Yeah.
So I've got a new segment this week I want to try out, inspired by something Pete did on shows that we haven't. When we don't have a show, he does a couple times a fill-in show where he's taking movie posters and remove or movie scenes and remove something from it. So I decided to try to do that with comic covers. So we got some comic covers here, and I want to ask the chat and the panel here to tell me what is missing or who is missing in those covers. Dungeon Kyle is doing really good. He is just trying to find a setup that works for him with his back, because his back's still not completely healed, and a chair that works for him. And we're going to probably eventually, hopefully, see much more Kyle moving forward as he's trying to make his comeback.
Cool.
Rerun the anime segment for me. You missed a good one. You had to be here, BK.
Just go back. You can watch this live later. Just go back.
All right. So first up, this is our first cover. Can anyone tell me what is missing from this cover?
The eyes.
Or who is missing from this cover?
Oh,
Batman?
well. I don't know. Is this a pretty famous cover?
Peggy says eyes.
Seems like his eyes.
Nice. Yeah.
There's something in the eyes.
Is it reflection of Batman?
Mr. Eyeball, mustache, eyes. All right. Dom's kind of got it. It's a reflection of Batman and Robin in the glasses.
Oh, okay. There you go. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is missing from this cover?
Let's say Logan is dead. Is that what she's saying? Dead. Oh, Logan is dead. Is she smacking Jean Grey?
She's not smacking Jean Grey.
Deadpool?
Yeah, there you go, Dom. He's
Oh.
smacking Deadpool.
Okay, there you go.
Ed said the anime segment was too long the first time. All right, who's missing out of this cover?
Is it the T-Rex?
It's not the T-Rex.
No.
Who would Doom share a cover with?
Dom, did you get any?
No, my books didn't come yet. My books didn't come yet. I got 2 books. Maybe next week, hopefully.
The Invisible Man again. Close, Luke.
Is it Mr. Fantastic?
Is it
Doctor
Sue?
Strange?
Is it Sue?
It's not Strange. It's not Sue. It's Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, okay. I forgot that. Yes, I forgot the strange the crossover they had. Yeah, shit.
Those are some strange bedfellows.
Who's missing from this Hellcat cover?
Hellcat?
See you later, Watcher.
Is it Spawn?
Is it
It is
Wolverine?
not Spawn. It is not Wolverine.
Is it
Kevin says, I like this game, but I'm too high to remember.
Scarlet Witch?
Is it the bike?
It's not the bike.
Hmm.
It was Miss Marvel and Cyclops.
Why does Cyclops look like a little degenerate?
I don't know, because he's a kid.
Is
He's
this
a
a kid?
teenager with attitude.
This little punk.
And who's missing for our last one from this U.S. Avengers cover?
U.S. agent.
Is it Ghost? No, we got Ghost.
Let's say it is a character that is strong enough to beat Thanos on their own, and has beat Thanos on their own.
The Hulk? Oh, I got the Red Hulk then. Tony Stark.
No, Adam Warlock.
Nope. The Unbreakable Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel
All right.
Girl.
Maybe this segment isn't gonna work.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, that's good. That's a good segment.
Between is actually pretty good. It's people know the covers; they'll know what's going on.
That was good. I like
It is
that.
good.
All right, now it's that time of the show for Ed's favorite part. It's which song did Sam rap better? And Sam's actually going back to rapping this week, and we got some classics this week.
Nice.
Sam says
It's 90s
perform.
November. 90s November. So we're hitting Notorious B.I.G. and Snoop D.O.G.
And Sam kind of left it open for me because he just said any popular song by Snoop Dogg and Notorious B.I.G. So I went with Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg
Gin and
Okay.
Juice.
and Juicy
Ooh.
from Biggie.
All right. Buckle up, buttercups.
So we'll start with Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg.
Haha, I'm serious. One of y'all fellas got some bad mother breath. Hey, baby. Hey, baby, give me some bubble gum in this mother or something. Ha ha. Ride with me to get something to eat, dog. Hey, fella, study long, study wrong, fella. With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D.O.G. But I somehow, some way keep coming up with funky ass shit like every day. May I kick a little something? Yeah, for the G's and a few ends as I breeze through 2 a.m. and the party's still jumping because my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 a.m. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. So what you want to do? Shit, I got pocket full of rubbers, and the homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors, but we don't love them hoes. We gonna smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down while you bounce to this. Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street,
Word.
smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. We'll call
Yeah, that's
it.
Word to your mother and your brother.
Did you hear my wife? She's like,
Yeah.
close enough.
not even.
All right.
Uh,
Fuck all you hoes, get a grip, mother. Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I'd never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling in front of. Called the police on me when I was trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the fellas in the struggle, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's all good, baby. I was all a dream, or it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall every Saturday. Rap Attack, Mr. Magic, Molly Mile. I let my tape rock till the tape popped, smoking weed in bamboo, sipping on a private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? Do ha, and you never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight because I'm rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up but the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug Starsky. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, fella. You know very well, yeah, who you are. Money and hoes and clothes. Don't let them hold you down. Bank rolls, yeah, reach for the stars. It's all good. You had a goal, but not that many, because you're the only one. It's all good and plenty. Check it.
the 5 people we had in the chat are down. Peggy's the only one that's left in there. Oh, man.
Okay.
Sam, I have to applaud you, Sam, on that. You know why? Because definitely I
I'm
can't do that.
I'm contemplating doing like a lounge singer version of all these things. That's what I'm contemplating. That's after the new year, we're going lounge version of all these songs.
Hey, listen, going back to AI, do you see the AI matchup songs they have on like YouTube? You have like Creed with Evanescence and have like brand new songs. And it's like, yo, these songs are friggin' awesome. I'm like, that's what AI brings to you. You can have collaborations that you never thought you could have. The collaborations that, and the songs are awesome. They're brand new songs. And I don't know if you can get them on Spotify or get them on iTunes because they're not, I don't think they're regulated, but they have songs, they have rock songs that people are singing like jazz like rock songs and just making up all these different genres in different songs and different types of music, which is crazy. That's what cool. AI brings.
Very cool. I hope you guys forgive me for I have never heard these songs before.
You have never heard
Come on.
Gin and Juice or Juicy by
it
was evident when you were rapping it, very evident, but
I have never heard either of these songs before.
Oh man, this is like one of Biggie's best songs. It's the one that like launched his career.
I'm sure.
No,
seems like
back
a
in
great
the day, old school, man. Tupac and Biggie with my shit going in the 90s, man.
I'm not a Swiftie. I listen to emo.
Swiftie.
That was what I did. I listened to emo. So emo's not dead.
Like no, see, look, Sam listened to Engelbert Humperdinck and freaking Neil Diamond.
See, you could have said it was No Cut November and did all emo songs.
Hey, Ben Folds 5 is good.
Yeah,
you could tell the world how you're not okay.
Give me a flugelhorn, Dom.
Which one?
Give me a flugelhorn. That's what I'm after.
I listen to death metal.
Hey, you know what? Hey, listen. You should listen to this. You should listen to the music, man. Listen to it.
Dungeon really listens to like Cannibal Corpse and.
Hey, you see the chick from Chile that won Miss Universe, and she
did death metal, screamo.
That's awesome, man. Yo, that's beautiful music to my ears, man.
Tyson says, Sam, you're even way too white for me, and I'm Scottish and Ukrainian.
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right. And that brings us to the last part of our show, the part of our show where, it sends people running for the hills saying, I don't want to talk about chicks and or dudes and hot chicks. I just want to talk about comics. It's time for Missed Connections. All right, Sam, you ready?
I'm ready. For country, I helped out last time, Coleman. What the heck is this? Okay, this is feeling like. Okay, I might have to read this in an accent. But hey, man, back in town, lost your digits. You're white, rugged, and on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm preppy. Oh man, okay. Sorry, this is Steve Urkel. Okay. Hey man, back in town, lost your digits. You're white, rugged, and on top of it, I'm preppy black sub boy, a sucker for all things country, tradey, necky. If you and your rebel buds see this, hit me up, bro. Got any cheese? Maybe meet me up at my motel.
Oh shit!
I like how preppy black sub boy automatically triggered Steve Urkel in your head.
Damn.
Got any cheese?
Got any cheese that I do not?
That's great.
Mexican guy, Suitland. 25 Mexican guy looking for an older dad to bond with. Like to follow orders and toyed with. Take me out to dinner, drinks, and grope me. Love to role play and fantasy. Wearing uniforms or gear. Freaky older men are fun.
Dang.
We're on to you, Bruce. We're on to you.
You're up, Tom.
Looking for head. Hello, ladies. If you like giving head, send me an email. We could work something out. please put head in the subject so I know it's not a scam. I will not waste your time. Only looking for 15 to 20 minutes. Thanks, and I hope I hear from you soon.
He just
Some
wants,
head, baby.
he just wants what he wants, man. He's not looking for a relationship. He's not
just
going to
wants
waste
some
your time. He's not
Hey.
going to waste your time.
And there's
Money's
women
on-
out there
money's on
that
the
definitely do
counter.
that. There are women out there that definitely go for that.
He just wants the dome and gome.
They want to polish the knob. My wife just goes ill.
Backdoor workers needed. I'm looking for guys who can work on my back door. Needed greased, good, serious workers, please. I'm strictly a bottom. If serious, here's the phone number. Give me a text.
Dom, are you married?
Yeah, I am married, man. My wife puts up with a lot of shit with me, man.
She's in the room. She's in the room right now. You're up, man.
Electronic erex. I can't fucking pronounce that.
Arrow
Erectional
excursion.
Excursion, yeah.
Cursion.
No pick, no reply. 30-year veteran of ESTIM, electronic ejaculation, commonly known as e-stim or electrostim.
Here you go. Easton.
I would like my nips lightly lubed and stroked while I write in ecstasy doing it. Lots of stuff drooling and dripping from the experience. You can touch if you like. Let me know. Hard pick and location in first response. I'm in San Pedro. Days only. No prick, no reply.
Damn.
30-year veteran of eSTEM.
Yo, that's some scientific shit, man.
Like some dude who likes to like put electrodes on his balls or something.
They call this guy Bill Nye the Science Guy.
30
30-year veteran.
Giggles
Of the
is there to
science.
fact check Dom.
She is.
That's it. That's
funny.
our last misconnection. That's our show.
Thank you for having me off of this like 2 minutes.
Thanks,
I'm sorry that I didn't
Thanks for
realize.
jumping on for like 5 minutes, Dom.
Thanks for jumping in, Dom.
Hey, you got it, man. I missed the
Yeah, I apologize to everybody who's tuning into this late. We, like Sam said, Arizona, we don't follow daylight savings time, so I totally forgot that you guys were getting the show an hour sooner than.
It's like that meme where you've got Don Draper in the elevator, and the kid's like, "I feel sorry for you," and he looks over at the kid. He goes, "I don't think about you at all." That's how it is in Arizona. We don't think about daylight savings at all.
in New York City, man. Oh, it's like funny. We're walking 4:30. We're out, and it's dark as hell. I'm like, damn, what the hell is it getting so damn dark for already? You know.
You're always welcome.
Thank you, Tyson.
Never.
Yeah, you heard about the debacle with freaking San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah,
I told them a little bit about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking Wednesday, I missed out. I didn't see it. I thought you had to buy the stuff and then you can go back and get it. And you figured it had it in his cart, and someone's like, and they snapped.
Thanos snapped away from me.
Bummer.
It's
Well,
all
you
right.
got tickets, so that's all that really matters, right?
They didn't take. I was looking at my freaking my card. They didn't take anything out yet.
It'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
You should have got an email that said congratulations.
Yeah, I did get the email. I did.
It'll hit tomorrow.
I just wanted to make sure because it's like, hey, take it out. Next thing you know, have somebody else come out and it's like, oh, sorry. But yeah, I'm looking
BK
forward
says,
to it.
Dom, how are you doing with these Funko rumors?
Now, you know what? The Funko rumors, a lot of people misjudged that whole story. They heard something and they ran with it. You have to read the whole article before you actually judge it by reading a thumbnail or something like that because, yes, they have issues? Yes, they do have issues. Like every other company out there has issues.
Hold on.
Everybody's-
Everybody just hear Dom say you have to read an article before you jump to conclusions. Because I've got a whole chat full of wrestling articles where Dom's like, hey, this would be cool. And
But some of them is entertaining. But the whole fact is with the Funko thing, they were actually in more debt years ago that they got out of. This is nothing. So basically, yes, they have some issues going on. They have a lot of changes. They're going to be dropping a lot of things, cutting corners on some stuff, still putting out some limited edition pieces, new ideas, new stuff. They're going to have influencers do a lot of their Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that to promote the stuff, and they're going to be doing a lot of stuff. And look, if you see some of the stuff that's coming out Funko wise, they got a new Star Wars ones that are coming out. They got a Darth Maul, Boba Fett, and Stormtrooper Samurai Funko Pops that look freaking awesome that are coming out. So look, Funko's been dead 10 years ago. They've been saying that for the longest time, but like I said, every company is suffering. Hasbro, Mattel, everything. The tariffs are really killing a lot of the imports and stuff coming in because it's just too much, and they can't get the stuff from overseas that people that make the toys. And I say so. We'll see, but Funko is resilient. They're going to do a bunch of things, and they're going to be there another 10 years. Knock on wood. We'll still have Funko. As much as I hated them from the beginning, and now I love them for the pop culture and the stuff that I like. Funko is a stay.
Shows what you know, BK. You don't watch this channel at all because it is an HR mandate that whenever Dom talks, you need to interrupt him. That comes up from Marco himself.
But Funko's okay. Funko's gonna be fine.
This is the only show on the channel that Dom actually gets to speak.
I appreciate it, and the wrestling show I get to speak too. So,
well, that's not on this.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Channel.
I know, but is the only show. We have too many people not believing in Domtober.
What are you talking about, Dom?
What?
I believe in you.
I know you believe in me. That's what I'm saying.
I'd vote for you for district attorney.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Say my name and I'll appear. I believe in Domtober.
You should have run for mayor of New York, Dom.
You had a good chance winning.
Oh, hey, listen. I would love.
These are my people, my boroughs.
When it comes to certain things, like I don't want to touch certain aspects. We'll wait and see what the future brings for New York City.
Good luck, Dom.
New York City has a lot of great things, a lot of things that you love, and a lot of things that you could hate. It's just being here. I've been here all my life, so I've seen a lot of changes. I've seen a lot of good things, and definitely seen a lot of bad things.
The wrestling show is there every Thursday.
Yep.
Every Thursday, unlike the Phantom Sticks show, where I think Sticks actually does less talking than he does on this show.
We're gonna watch an episode of Doctor Who uninterrupted. Sticks just in the corner.
You know what it is? Sticks show reminds you of the silent issue from G.I. Joe when there was no words. The Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
We'll miss you, Sticks. We love you.
Nah, Sticks is
Enjoy
great.
your chaperone Friendsgiving and then come back.
Yeah, Dungeon Caller Kevin's ride or die. He says, I'm there and I don't even know any of the names. Listen.
Noise.
Sticks does so little talking on his Doctor Who show. I heard that they actually had to call in to make a phone call to make sure he was all right and still alive.
They did a wellness check.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Wellness check. They had to do a wellness check to make sure he was still alive on screen.
Well, listen, he sold himself to AI, so we're going to probably have an AI model that talks more on the Doctor Who show.
I don't know. You give a guy a topic he should be very knowledgeable about, and he's even quieter than any other time.
Well, you know what it is? Sticks knows a lot of things. It's just that he's not that person, to be a very talkative person. He says what he needs to talk about, and that's it. Old Twilight Zone.
Should do the old Twilight Zone.
That'd be awesome. The old Twilight Zone. I like the old Twilight Zone.
AI will replace Sticks in his Doctor Who show.
Yeah, right.
Tyson's icon's throwing me off because every time he types, I think it's Sam in the chat, just because of his icon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our show for this week. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Sorry again that it was an hour early, but going forward, the show will start at 8:00 Eastern time because we don't change daylight savings time. And Sam and I like to actually have a life.
We do this for us.
So, yeah.
Hey, you live on the edge, man. Listen,
Go
you
out.
guys are actually an hour younger than me because basically you're an hour behind. So you actually can get the lotto tickets and win the numbers here because
I'm like 10 years younger than you. I don't know how about an hour younger than you. I'm like 10 years younger than you. But yeah, if you want to catch more from Dom, you can catch him tomorrow night on the Star Wars show. If he decides to show up, you can catch more of all the great stuff on Renovision Monday through Friday. You can catch the Tack Show on Wednesday. You can catch the CBSI Hot 10 list on Friday, followed by Dom and the boys over on the Qualified. You can catch me and Dom and Sticks Thursday nights over on my channel, Absolute Geek, for Off the Mat, our professional wrestling show. And you can catch us right back here next Saturday night for a brand spanking new episode of Saturday Night Special. Again, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Dom is all Dark Side has.
Thank you.
Ooh, look at that. Tyson calling it out, saying Dark Side is a dead show without Dom.
Appreciate that.
I don't know what Marco's going to say about that, but
I really don't care what Marco has to say. I don't.
But all right, that'll do it. Sam, take us out with some words of wisdom, my friend.
Life is what happens when we are making other plans. There you go.
That's some good. Did you just look that up?
That's from Alan Saunders.
Nope.
I just again want to say congratulations to the channel on hitting 7K subs, and again, you're welcome for like
to take that number down.
Yeah, but you're welcome for the funniest moment probably ever on this channel as well, because I just love how other shows have to go back to the Steve Englehart issue, and who weren't even on the show talk about the Steve Englehart issue. It's funny. It's funny listening to Marco and Bruce try to talk about the Steve Englehart.
You know, it's funny
situation.
It's even outside. I think there's YouTube channels out there that actually run that too. So basically, it's legendary.
Fantastic.
Are you for real? So dumb.
No.
We live in infamy.
The dumbest comic book podcast of all time. They don't even know who Steve Englehart is.
It's forever. I just want to know if people go up to Comic Cons and go, "Hey, weren't you the Gimp in Pulp Fiction?"
Actually, it's very funny, man.
Ted says, "I don't know about sub milestones unless they're giveaways." Englehart never forgets. Never forget who Steve is. Never
forget.
But on that note, great words of wisdom, Sam. We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week, and bye-bye for now.
Either you've got me confused with somebody else, or this is a joke.